Australia, a major political controversy has erupted after Senator Pauline Hanson was suspended from Parliament for a week for wearing a burka inside the Senate chamber. The One Nation senator, known for her hardline anti-immigration stance, arrived in the upper house on Monday dressed in a full black burqa, the second such incident, in an attempt to push her long-standing demand for a nationwide ban on full face coverings. Hanson wore the garment shortly after fellow lawmakers blocked her attempt to introduce a bill that would outlaw full face coverings in public. She claimed that the stunt was her way of showing protest at states' refusal to debate the proposal. Her action sparked immediate outrage. Muslim Greens Senator Mehreen Faruqi, who last year won a racial discrimination case against Hanson in federal court, called it a blatant act of racism. Independent Senator Fatima Payman described her as disgraceful. Foreign Minister Penny Wong moved a motion to censure Hanson, accusing her of parading prejudice as protest for decades. The motion was passed overwhelmingly, 55 votes to and 5 against, stating that Hanson's conduct was intended to vilify and mock people on the basis of their religion and was disrespectful towards Australian Muslims. Wong told the Senate that Hanson was not worthy of a member of the Australian Senate. And following the suspension, Hanson wrote on Facebook, "If they don't want me wearing it, ban the burqa." This is not the first time the senator has courted controversy. Back in 2017, she wore a burqa in the parliament to demand a ban. Her earlier speeches warning Australia was at risk of being swarmed by Muslims in 2016 and swarmed by Asians in 1996 had drawn widespread criticism.
She is disrespecting the Muslims out there, Muslim Australians. It's absolutely unconstitutional.
Australia's parliament erupted in anger on Monday after far-right Senator Pauline Hanson wore a burqa to the chamber as a political prop in a push to ban the Muslim garment in public.
Senator Hanson is using a prop in the Senate, and it's a dangerous prop.
Hanson put on the burqa shortly after she was denied permission to introduce a bill that would outlaw burqas and other full-face coverings in public places in Australia. It was condemned as racist by other lawmakers, and proceedings were suspended when Hanson refused to remove it.
What has happened today is not a genuine demonstration of faith. In fact, it is the middle finger to people of faith. It is extremely racist and unsafe.
What I'm saying is,
Hanson became known in the 1990s for a strident opposition to Asian immigrants and to asylum seekers.
no more Muslim refugees.
The Queensland senator has long campaigned against Islamic clothing. She previously wore a burqa to Parliament in 2017, also calling for a national ban at the time. In a statement later on Monday, Hanson said her actions were in protest at the Senate, rejecting her proposed bill. Her One Nation party has 4 seats in the Senate, gaining 2 in May's general election, amid rising support for far-right anti-immigration policies.
Shifting focus now in a major escalation in the Zubeen Garg case, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has said that the singer's death in Singapore was not accidental but a clear case of murder. Speaking in the Assam Legislative Assembly, the Chief Minister named 4 accused: Shyamkanu Mahanto, Siddharth Sharma, Amit Prava Mahanto and Shekhar Jyoti Goswami, all of whom he confirmed are already in custody. He said that from the very first day, investigators sensed something suspicious, prompting the police to register an FIR under BNS sections related to conspiracy, culpable homicide and negligent acts. The Chief Minister said that the Assam police had, within 48 hours, informed the court that they believed it to be a case of murder and pushed for adding Section 103, which is punishment for murder, to the charges. He added that all legal proceedings so far have been anchored around the murder charge. Assam Police is now expected to complete its investigation and file the charge sheet before 10th of December.
আমি জুবিনক লৈ ধেমালি কৰিব অহা নাই, আমি জুবিনক লৈ ৰাজনীতি কৰিব অহা নাই। জুবিনক ন্যায় প্ৰদানৰ কাৰণে যদি জুবিনৰ বিচাৰ লাগে, অনুগ্ৰহ কৰি SIT তদন্ত নোহোৱালৈকে SITৰ বিপক্ষে কথা কৈ তেওঁলোকক ডিমৰালাইজ নকৰিব যিদিনাখন তদন্ত ৰিপৰ্ট আহিব চাৰ্জশিট আহিব সিদিনাখন যদি কোনোবা উকিলে কয় দিছ ইজ এ উইক চাৰ্জশিট বেলেগ কথা কিন্তু আজিৰ দিনটো যেতিয়া আমি দেখাই নাই চাৰ্জশিটখন কি হ'ব মোক এনেকৈ এটেক কৰিলে মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীয়ে কিয় হত্যা বুলি কৈছে আৰে দিছ ইজ অন ৰেকৰ্ড এখন কোৰ্টৰ ৰেকৰ্ডত আছে যে দিছ ইজ এ মাৰ্ডাৰ
Moving on now, Bollywood actress Celina Jaitly has filed a domestic violence case against her husband, Peter Haag, and sought 50 crore rupees from him. Jaitly and Haag were married in 2010. They have 3 children, Winston, Biraj and Arthur. Jaitly, known for her work in films like No Entry, filed a petition in Mumbai court on 21st of November, following which a notice was issued to Haag, who is an Australian entrepreneur and hotelier. In her petition, Jaitly called Haag a narcissist. The actress, represented by a team, urged the court to restrain Haag from entering her Mumbai residence and sought custody of their 3 children. Celina Jaitly and Peter Haag became parents to twin boys in March of 2012. 5 years later, she gave birth to a second set of twin boys, one of whom died due to hypoplastic heart. Celina Jaitly had also recently gone to the court in Delhi seeking assistance for her brother, Major Vikrant Jaitly, saying he had been illegally abducted and detained in the United Arab Emirates. She said her brother had been residing in UAE since 2016 and was employed with a local group which engages in trading, consultancy and risk management services, and he has in fact been illegally detained for a few years now. She alleges that Ministry of External Affairs has failed to secure basic information about her brother, including his welfare condition and legal status since he was detained in September of 2024.
This came as a shocker to all of us. A couple of days ago, we were just, speaking about the headline of Celina Jaitly speaking about how her brother was detained in UAE. She was trying to seek help from the MEA. And this time, for a very different reason, she's again in the headlines. And it is a shocker because it was a love marriage that she was involved in back from 2010. And she has, made several posts on her social media, writing long captions about how loving his, her husband is and the kind of bond these two share. And also, Krishna, correctly highlighted by you that they do share 3 kids at the moment. Right now, what I know is a developing story. Of course, the petition that has been signed by Celina Jaitly, she's been asking for 50 crore rupees, as the maintenance money from Peter Haag, and also has blamed, domestic violence against him. Apart from that, what else she has said in this petition, one word that she has said is quote-unquote narcissist. She has called Peter Haag narcissist and has also asked for a 10 lakh rupee monthly maintenance from him. So these are a couple of information that we have collected through our sources. And let me tell you a little bit about Peter Haag here, Krishna. He is an Austrian entrepreneur and also a hotelier. So when once he was here in India for some trip, for some business work, he proposed to Celina Jaitly. That's how they both met. They got married in 2010. At the moment, like you have already said, that they shared twin boys, and another pair of twin boys, one unfortunately died because of hypoplastic heart. And since then we have been seeing everything going good in their paradise. And of course this latest news is a developing one, and of course a shocker for the entire entertainment industry that Celina Jaitly, an actress of that stature, somebody who has done has been part of so many hit franchises, come out and speaks about violence against her and files a petition seeking that huge amount from her husband.
Moving on now, in Mumbai, the 252 crore rupees worth mephedrone case is now widened, with actor Shraddha Kapoor's brother Siddhanth Kapoor, in fact, appearing before the anti-narcotics cell in Ghatkopar today. He was summoned to record his statement, while social media personality Orry has been asked to appear tomorrow after failing to turn up last week as he was out of city. The case dates back to 2022 when the Ghatkopar ANC first arrested a peddler from Nagpada area and seized mephedrone worth 1.19 lakh rupees. So The probe has so far expanded and multiple arrests have been made. A major breakthrough came in March this year, where the police busted a mephedrone manufacturing facility at a farm in Sangli. Investigators say that the arrested trafficker, recently deported from the UAE, has made sensational claims alleging that several celebrities attended lavish parties linked to the network and that BMWs and Mercedes cars were used to move drugs. But the police stresses that these claims are still unverified and investigation remains at an early stage in the matter.
जांच अधिकारियों के अनुसार पकड़े गए ड्रग केस के आरोपी मोहम्मद सलीम और मोहम्मद सुहेल शेख ने पूछताछ में कई सेलिब्रिटियों के नाम लिए हैं। इन बॉलीवुड के सेलिब्रिटियों में सिद्धांत कपूर और उनकी बहन श्रद्धा कपूर के अलावा कुछ और सेलिब्रिटी भी शामिल हैं। इसी केस में ऑरी को भी एएनसी ने एक समन्स भेजा था पूछताछ के लिए, लेकिन ऑरी इस समन्स के बाद पूछताछ के लिए नहीं आ पाए। हालांकि सिद्धांत कपूर ने पूछताछ में सपोर्ट दिया है और आने के बाद अपना बयान भी दर्ज करवाया है। जानकारी के अनुसार इस पूरे मामले में जो जांच एजेंसियां हैं वो कई और सेलिब्रिटियों को भी समन्स भेजने वाली हैं। जांच के अनुसार मुंबई और दुबई में जो रेव पार्टीज हुई थी उसमें मेफेड्रॉन ड्रग को सप्लाई किया गया था और इस मेफेड्रॉन ड्रग और एमडी ड्रग के कंजम्पशन में कई सेलिब्रिटियां और मुंबई की कई अन्य हस्तियां शामिल थी। इसी बात की जांच हो रही है कि क्या इस ड्रग सिंडिकेट को यह हस्तियां बहुत पहले से जानती थी या फिर इन आरोपियों के बयान बेबुनियाद हैं।
And expanding her campaign against S.I.R, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee launched a scathing attack against the centre while addressing a mega TMC rally in Bengal in North 24 Parganas. Mamata said that she loves Bangladesh as a country because of its shared linguistic and cultural ties with West Bengal, but accused the BJP of trying to brand people as Bangladeshi for political gain. She warned that attempts to question the identity of Bengal's people using CAA or S.I.R would be strongly resisted. Mamata Banerjee asserted that till I am here, nobody can be thrown out. If being Bangladeshi is a problem, why is S.I.R being conducted in BJP-ruled states like Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh? So questioning as to why S.I.R is not being conducted in other states. She questioned how infiltration into Bengal was possible when all borders, airports and immigration systems are in fact controlled by central agencies. Taking direct aim at the Election Commission, she alleged that the poll body had turned into a BJP commission and was no longer in fact impartial. Banerjee also accused the BJP leaders of issuing eligibility certificates and coercing people to declare if they were formerly Bangladeshi nationals, ramping up her political message. Mamata Banerjee said BJP cannot defeat her politically and warned that she would shake the country if attempts were being made to target Bengal or manipulate the S.I.R process. She also criticized the Bihar opposition for not understanding the game, adding that after the election she would campaign across the country. Despite her sharp criticism, Mamata Banerjee said that if the S.I.R exercise is to be conducted over the next 2 to 3 years, her government will cooperate fully and provide all required resources. She concluded by warning the BJP that if you attack me, I will retaliate.
আমি বিজেপিকে বারবার বলি, ওরে আমার সাথে খেলতে যাস না। আমার সাথে খেলতে গেলে আমি যে খেলাটা খেলবো সেই খেলায় তোমরা আমাকে ধরতেও পারবে না, ছুঁতেও পারবে না, নাগালও পাবে না। সারা ভারত সরকার বসে থাকো, সব এজেন্সি নিয়ে বসে থাকো, কোটি কোটি টাকা খরচ করো, টাকা গুজে গুজে দাও, টাকা নেবে লোকে, তোমায় ভোট দেবে না। এসআইআর করতে 3 বছর টাইম লাগে। 2002-এ লাস্ট হয়েছিল। আমরা কেউ বলিনি তো করতে হবে না। আমরা কি বলেছি? তুমি একটাও জেনুইন ভোটারের নাম বাদ দিতে পারবে না যারা ভোট দিয়েছে, যারা বিভিন্ন স্কিমে টাকা পায়, যারা দীর্ঘদিন এখানে বসবাস করছেন, তাদের তাড়ানোর কোনো অধিকার তোমাদের নেই। বিজেপি অফিস থেকে লিস্ট ঠিক করে দেবে। আপনাদের কাউকে, যারা আপনারা এখানকার জেনুইন ভোটার, আগে ভোট দিয়েছেন 2024-এও, নরেন্দ্র মোদী প্রধানমন্ত্রী হিসেবে ইলেক্টেড হয়েছে কোন লিস্টে? 24-এর লিস্টে। তাহলে সে লিস্ট যদি বাতিল হয়ে যায় তাহলে তো গভর্নমেন্টও বাতিল হয়ে যাওয়া উচিত।
Moving on now, a sharp exchange has erupted between Election Commission and Trinamool Congress over a meeting requested by the party. Election Commission today confirmed that it has granted TMC an appointment at 11 a.m. on 28th of November at the Nirvachan Sadan, saying it welcomes regular interaction with political parties and support constructive dialogue. The Commission has approved a delegation of 5 members, including the party's authorized representative. But the TMC has hit back, accusing the Election Commission of blocking a larger delegation of 10 MPs who, it says, represent the people of India, unlike what the party calls CEC and ECs handpicked by the government. In a sharply worded statement, the TMC called Election Commission's stance a manufactured facade of transparency and demanded that the meeting be telecasted live, asking why the Commission is scared to face 10 MPs. The party says it intends to place 5 questions before the EC and challenge the Commission to prove its genuinely transparent methods and question it for operating behind closed doors. West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose, during his visit to Hakimpur, delivered a firm message on the ongoing S.I.R. debate. Without naming West Bengal Chief Minister, Bose said that a deliberate misinformation campaign is being driven by political forces to misguide citizens and provoke fear. The governor stressed that opposing the S.I.R. weakens national interests and accused certain groups of systematically sowing confusion to polarize communities.
There seems to be a concerted effort to mislead the people on the issue of S.I.R. S.I.R. is an essential process of our commitment to hold free and fair elections. Its aftermath is used for misleading people and even trying to create dissensions in society, and also exhorting people for mutiny and riots.
Bose also hit out strongly at TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee without taking his name for what he describes as baseless and sensational claims about arms and ammunitions being stored inside Raj Bhavan. He emphasized that these allegations have been proven completely false after his personal verification.
I read it with another statement made by an honorable member of parliament, who even accused the police of the state when he said that arms and ammunition are stored in the Raj Bhavan. And also, the Raj Bhavan is harboring some political criminals. Therefore, I ordered an inquiry into the Raj Bhavan itself. The sniffer dogs, bomb squads, and police from the state and the centre had a joint inspection there. It was proved that it was a live bomb that was spread by them.
Concluding his address, Governor C.V. Ananda Bose warned that strong and decisive action will be taken against anyone creating obstacles in implementation of the S.I.R. exercise. He reiterated that attempts to derail democratic processes will not be tolerated under any circumstances.
I find a kind of pattern emerging, misleading the people, exhorting people to hate each other, and also rising in rebellion or revolt. This is something which is not in favor of democracy and democratic process of the nation. Strong action will be taken if anybody tries to fool the people and create dissensions in society. The Constitution of India is strong enough, and recently the Supreme Court in the landmark judgment has clarified certain things regarding the powers of the governor. Whatever the Constitution warrants, strong action will be taken to see that people are not taken for a ride. There is no exhortation, veiled or otherwise, overt or covert, for mutiny or riot in the state of Bengal.
All right, and now our colleague Ravi Shankar was in Hakimpur at the time. Governor C.V. Ananda Bose was there. He spoke to people around and also brings us this ground report.
क्या कहना है, राज्यपाल आया, बहुत अच्छा लगा है। हमारा इतना सीमांतों में इतना दिन कभी नहीं आया, मेरा गांव में आया, मेरा को बहुत अच्छा लगा है।
नहीं, मौका नहीं मिले, इतना भीड़ है, कैसे बात करेगा? See, this is the basic problem. People have gathered here to see Dr. C.V. Anand Bose, but the problem is that they are not being able to reach him, and he has gone inside the camp to talk to the in the BSF camp and take the conditions of this situation. But currently, the situation here is a bit tense, and people are waiting here to see Governor C.V. Anand Bose.
And shifting focus to Kerala now, the Election Commission has moved swiftly after an audio recording of a booth-level officer from Kerala surfaced on social media, where he is heard expressing severe work-related pressure during the ongoing special intensive revision of the electoral roll. Kerala Chief Electoral Officer Ranthan Kelkar and District Collector Chetan Kumar Meena held a video conference with the BLO Anthony Verghese to address his concerns. Sharing a press note, the Commission says that BLO acknowledged the pressure of the revision exercise but also conveyed his willingness to continue his duties. He was offered the option to step back from his S.I.R responsibilities if needed. The electoral officer assured him that all necessary support would be provided to help him carry out his responsibilities smoothly. Shifting focus now, an Indian woman from Arunachal Pradesh has accused Chinese immigration officials at the Shanghai airport of detaining and harassing her for hours after refusing to recognize her Indian passport during a transit halt. On protest with Beijing over the incident, according to the government sources, a démarqué was issued the same day, both in Beijing and New Delhi, while the Indian consulate in Shanghai intervened locally and extended full assistance to the stranded passengers. In fact, officials conveyed to China that the passenger had been detained on ludicrous grounds, reiterating that Arunachal Pradesh is an integral part of India and its residents have full rights to hold and travel on Indian passport. India also flagged that the actions of Chinese authorities violated international civil aviation norms, including the Chicago and Montreal conventions. Government sources added that such conduct introduces unnecessary hurdles in the broader effort to destabilize bilateral relations. However, China has refused the allegations and claimed that the immigration officials acted according to law. Prema Wangjom Thongdok, who lives in the United Kingdom, was travelling from London to Japan on 21st of November with a 3-hour layover at the Shanghai airport. She alleged that the officers at the immigration counter declared her passport invalid because it listed Arunachal Pradesh as her place of birth.
I am an Indian citizen residing in UK for about 14 years. And I was traveling on my holiday from London Gatwick to Japan via a transit in Shanghai. And basically, I went past the e-gates, happily queuing up for the security gates to transfer onto my next flight onto Osaka in Japan. And one of the officials from the Chinese immigration came over and singled me out of the queue, basically said, look, India, took my name and something and took me out. So I asked her what is happening, and she basically didn't say much and just basically asked me to follow her. Took me close to the e-gates where there is the immigration, the manual counters for the immigration. And then she went on to say, Arunachal, not India, China, your visa not acceptable, your basically passport is invalid.
And moving on now, a 15-year-old from class 9th died by suicide inside the study room of a school in Chhattisgarh's Jashpur district. She was found hanging with sari on Sunday evening. Police say they recovered a suicide note in which the girl accused her school principal, Kuldeepan Topno, of molesting her and sexually harassing her. Based on this note, the principal has now been arrested. The girl, belonging to Sitapur area of a neighbouring Surguja district, lived in the school hostel, and after the incident, a joint team from the Education, Tribal and Police departments inspected the campus. Their initial investigation found that the school hostel was being run without official permission. Out of the 124 students studying from classes 6th to 12th, 33 students, 22 boys and 11 girls were staying in unauthorized hostel facility. Officials say that they have now seized all related documents. The police have registered a case and further investigation is underway. A magisterial inquiry has also been ordered to find out the exact circumstances that led to the suicide of the girl.
बगीचा थाना क्षेत्र के अंतर्गत गोवासी गांव के निजी हायर सेकेंडरी स्कूल में पुलिस को सूचना मिली थी कि वहां पर एक बच्ची सुसाइड कर ली है। पुलिस की टीम घटनास्थल पर पहुंच गई है, एफएसएल की टीम भी पहुंच गई है और वहां पे मर्ग करके जांच किया जा रहा है। और घटनास्थल की तलाशी के दौरान में उस बच्ची के पास से एक सुसाइडल नोट मिला है। उस नोट में उस नोट के हिसाब से स्कूल का जो प्रिंसिपल है कुलदीपन टोपनो, उसके खिलाफ उसने लिखा है कि बच्ची को सेक्सुअल हैरेस करता था, इसी कारण वो सुसाइड कर रही है। पुलिस मामले की जांच कर रही है। अभी हम अपराध कायम करेंगे। आरोपी को हिरासत में ले लिया गया है, पूछताछ किया जा रहा है, उसके बाद अग्रिम वैधानिक कार्रवाई की जाएगी।